Back here with Andrew from Las Vegas. Well, this week's weight loss, it is what it is, but I truly believe a lot of it is that has to do with the weight retention, the water retention. And if my doctor, my surgeon was halfway correct, he said I probably was carrying around 8 pounds of water weight. If he's halfway correct, then, I lost 4 pounds. So, but, I'll get that fixed this week, go to my primary care and get that done, and hopefully that weight will come off quickly. So, but, one of the things I'm excited about is I met one of my goals. I wanted to be below 250 by my birthday, and that's tomorrow. So that's good. And I wanted to be, below it a decent amount and there for a while. So that's good. I'm happy with that goal. My next goal is to lose 10 pounds by my next surgeon's doctor's visit, and that is February 14th. So that'll be a little less than a month from now. 10 pounds. I think I can do that. And then an intermediate goal that I've had that I shared before is to be at 220 by April 1st. So I think I got some decent goals there. Exercise went well this week. I did my second week of Cash to 5K, and in 30 minutes I'm swimming a mile now. So in that first week I was swimming about 0.6, and now I'm swimming a mile. So if you told me a year ago I was going to be swimming a mile, I would never even thought of it. I just would have thought it would have happened. So I'm really jazzed about that. Who knows what in 9 weeks is going to look like? The way I swim is when it says warm up, I do the backstroke, and then when it says run, I do the freestyle stroke, which is a forward stroke, and then when it says brisk walk, I do the backstroke, and then when it says cool down, I do a backstroke. And so I count the laps and add it up, and it was a mile this last time. So again, if I'm doing on week 9 all freestyle for the whole 30 minutes straight, then who knows what that's going to look like as far as my pace and as far as how many miles that'll be. But it'll be interesting to see. So I look forward to it. I'm still walking with Leslie Samson, walking away the pounds. I'm on the second video 2-mile program, so that's going good. That's been really helpful to I'm still walking pretty bad, from being on crutches so long. I do see a physical therapist tomorrow and try to get my gait back. But with the weight loss, I'm feeling a little less pain and stuff like that. For me, it's that forward motion of walking that just can hurt the knees and the ankles and stuff like that. And but Leslie Samson, where you're more marching in place and stuff like that, it seems not to hurt as much. So, but it's helping me walk daily by doing the Leslie Samson, so that's good. One of the things I've been thinking about here lately is the voices that are in our head when it comes to time to eat. Before surgery, those voices were really booming. They were loud, booming voices that said, feed me, I'm hungry, eat, and now, after surgery, they seem to be more like whispers. And, I wanted to just read a quick first step that came from our mindful eating class. And it talks about just knowing when you're hungry and when to eat. So let me read that real quick. First step, am I hungry? This step is about identifying the differences between physical hunger and psychological hunger. You can regain your ability to eat only when you're physically hungry. And stop when you have eaten an appropriate amount. Start asking yourself questions to identify whether it is physical or emotional hunger you are feeling. Before acting on the feeling, if you are uncertain, wait 5 minutes before choosing the action of eating. Well, for me, I, my doctor has said, when you wake up, I want you to eat breakfast within the first hour, and I want that to have 40 grams of protein in it. So I asked, how does this work? How does this, coexist with this first step? And, the thing is that the way I was explained, to understand it, and it has really worked well for me, is to, when you get up, if you're hungry in that first hour, or you're hungry right when you get up, then eat. Go ahead and start your breakfast. But if you're not, then wait as long as you can and listen for that whisper. Listen to hear, yeah, I am hungry. Yeah, I will start to eat that breakfast. And I always seem to wake up not really hungry, but I always seem to hear just a small whisper that I'm hungry within that first hour, and I go ahead and eat. But I wait, and I really try to listen for it. And so for me, eating within that first hour, then, you know, makes that voice just a whisper. It makes that voice just a whisper instead of a loud, booming voice if I had waited 2 hours or 3 hours. And let me give you an example. It was like the day before I was going to start solid foods. I was out running some errands, and uh, I hadn't eaten lunch. And I usually eat lunch between 12 and 2. And I listen for that whisper. And, I thought, I'm just going to get a few more errands done, and I'll be home, 3 o'clock at the latest. Well, sure enough, that whisper became louder and louder and louder. And, by 3 o'clock, it was just really loud. And I wasn't starting the whole meal replacement bars yet. I just had a simple protein bar with me. So I ate that. Uh, got home around 3:34, went ahead and ate my lunch, and boy, I was still hungry after I had eaten. And, I eat usually between 5 and 7 o'clock my dinner, and so I was hungry. I was hungry around that time, so I had my dinner, and I was still hungry after that. And I was just like, wow, why? What's going on? And it's because I didn't listen to that small voice between 12 and 2 to have my lunch. And so now I'm really conscious of that, and it really has helped me to really listen for that small whisper that's you're hungry and to go ahead and eat. And I find I hear it between 12 and 2, and I hear it between 5 and 7. And if I listen and I eat on time, then the voice stays a whisper and doesn't become a loud, booming voice. So I hope that helps you all out there, just to listen to that whisper and just know that, yeah, we need to be in tune if we're hungry, and eat when we're hungry and not eat when we're hungry. But I think the way this program works with 3 small meals a day is excellent, and no snacking in between. And I really think, for me, the regimen of it has really helped me in losing this weight so far. So, I hope that helps you all as well. Hey, I just want to say thank you for all my existing subscribers and all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it, and thank you for your wonderful comments and your encouragement. It really means a lot to me, and I carry that throughout the whole week with me every time you leave a comment. So if you haven't left one, leave one. I really appreciate it. Just one last thing, just remember changing a habit is great, but changing your mind is long lasting. So until next time, have a wonderful week. Thanks.